Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. And welcome to this new video here on Dogecoin. The update you need, we'll talk about everything you need to know regarding Dogecoin. There's some interesting things going on actually, and we'll take a look at some data that I think will greatly help you. But overall, first of all, Happy New Year. All right. I hope you all had a great transition from 2024 to 2025. And I hope we together can have an amazing year in the crypto markets as well. I think if you play it right and if you put the time into actually learning about the markets, I think you can actually make a lot of money still in the markets in 2025. So yeah, if you're interested in that, make sure to buckle down and actually get to educating yourself, because that is something you need to do always to actually be able to make money. But let's get to Dogecoin for now. So purely technically, there's a couple of things I want to talk about fundamentally, but also technically regarding Dogecoin that I think are interesting for potential price action. But right now, the price action is still the same as we talked about it last time, all right? Which I'm not sure when it was. But the main thing that Dogecoin is doing right now is it's consolidating, all right? And that is actually pretty bullish. I mean, if you take a look at the altcoin market, for example, the total three, what you can see is that basically after that bullish momentum we still had during Christmas, the market has been barely, but still moving down a little bit, all right? And then if you take a look at Dogecoin has been moving down a little bit as well, but it's been holding on better. And you can also see that even though the altcoin market is making lower lows, Dogecoin has been making, well, at least it has been holding its lows. So what it creates is some sort of and this is on the lower time frames, but what that creates is some sort of a consolidation like this. That is the situation, and that is also the situation as I still expect it to be. All right, because if you take a look at Dogecoin right now, look, there is a potential that will drop back down to the lows, right? Especially if Bitcoin drops down below 92,000, then Dogecoin can drop down towards this level right here at 29.5 and 27.5 cents. But I don't think that matters a lot. There still is a lot of strong support there, which I expect to hold. And then, you know, we might actually bring this consolidation range down, but I think ultimately we will stay in that consolidation range. So ultimately, I don't expect much movement, neither to the downside. Like, the downside is possible if Bitcoin drops down lower, and that is something you should know. But if you know that, and if you're prepared for that, it also doesn't matter that much. I mean, the most we can fall, under the current circumstances at least, is a drop of about 10%, which is quite a lot, but it's not the end of the world. But then on the other side, there's also no indication that we'll have somewhat of a bullish breakout. There's no real momentum. The open interest is pretty flat. There's some open interest coming in there, and we'll talk about that, but not enough. And the volume is also very low. Now, what I think is interesting, though, is Dogecoin fundamentally. Because obviously, the January the 20th, we have the inauguration coming up for Trump. And I do think that, and obviously his ties to Elon Musk, and right now we've seen how much Elon Musk can pump the other meme coins. But due to all of that, I do think Dogecoin still has a chance to fundamentally rally because of that. We have to wait for that though, because right now, like, there's some momentum coming in here, and you can see the open interest went up a bit, but that is it's actually mostly short. There's some longs coming in as well, and therefore I also do think that because of those shorts being opened, while the price is relatively high, it seems to me that there's quite a lot of liquidity to the upside. So short term, that's interesting, right? Because that gives us a little bit more of a higher chance that Dogecoin is going to move up. So that's also short term. You cannot see that right here, but I do still think that, I mean, these are in the end only estimations. So short term, what I would say is that it's most likely that we'll have some volatility, but that we will also be able to hold this level and get that move up to liquidate those shorts. Basically, that the price will remain in balance as long as Bitcoin also holds this support level at 92,000, but that is what I expect. And getting back to that whole Elon Musk narrative, if we actually do see a lot of volume coming in, if we see a lot of momentum coming in, then we can also have a breakout like this. But like I said, that's for now only an idea of something that could happen, because there's no indication of that yet. But be ready for it. I'll keep you updated on it as well, of course. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.